Hello and welcome to episode 20 of our Surakeš campaign. So in the last episode, we ended up getting two vassals. We vassalized Sela Elin. We released them from land that we took from Sirenvar. And we also vassalized the dwarvish nation of Org-Helovar. I'm going to get that, I swear. So we are going to feed all of the deep woods off to Sela Elin, or possibly Sirenvar. They have a lot of cores, so we may vassalize them. Not exactly sure yet on that one. And then we are going to feed the, I think this is called the Southern Serpent Spine? Maybe it's the Eastern. Or Western, I don't know. Whatever this part is, we're going to feed that off to our Dwarvish vassal. We're going to let them hold on to it, and because they're going to get more use out of it than we ever will. Now, in this episode, we are going to be going to war with Kheterata, because I want to break them guaranteeing the Jaddari. And then I'm also going to go to war with the nation of Shiro Sham, because that is one of the last provinces that we need to complete a mission for the founding of Surakeš. So once we take them out, then we will be able to complete that mission and start moving down the Surakeš mission tree, which is pretty exciting stuff. So we are moving our troops into position here. We do have to walk this 60k all the way down. We don't really have enough transports. Actually, you know what? It'll probably still be faster to just transport them with ships. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we will unpause. After we ensure that some rebels do not rise up, hopefully we can stop them. I know this is a bit of a stretch, but there's not too much unrest up here, so maybe that will be enough to prevent them. It doesn't look like, because we're not actually on it yet. We have to go all the way up to Nathalair. There we go. Good? Beautiful. So that is now being suppressed. So we no longer have to worry about that. Kheterata paid all the foreign debtors to Gamber. That's okay. Let the poor souls in. I don't have a problem with orcs, actually, so they can go ahead and come on in, join the party. Let's split up these troops so we're not taking unnecessary attrition. Oh yes, there was one other thing that I wanted to do here. So I want to encourage development, and then I want to input, actually no, never mind, I don't want to do any of that. Our merchants are, let's see, I can't see them here right now, so we will go over here. Merchants are loyal, so we have as much dev cost reduction. 74 development on a Highlands province that is 38 development is pretty good. And we need to get this up to 15 military development for a mission. And I really thought that was going to complete the mission. What else am I missing for restoring the outer walls? 15 base manpower, fort level 4. Is this not a fort level 4? No, it definitely is. Let's see, a barracks and a regimental camp. Do I not have one of those? Regimental camp, barracks. I've got to be missing something. Like, it's got to be right in front of my face. But I've just not seen it. Oh, it needs a ramparts. It needs a ramparts. Okay, interesting. I wasted money on that farm estate, I guess, but that's okay. We'll get rid of it, and we will go ahead and build the ramparts. And that will be enough to complete that mission, so we just have to wait a little bit for that to happen. We are improving with both of our vassals. Our elvish vassal is pretty disloyal because I accidentally forced religion on them. So be it. It happens. Great Mara is invited to a debate with the Rebellion Society. I refuse to go. I don't want anything to do with the rebellions. Literally zero things to do with them. Unity of Faith, +1 stability. We are now up to +3. That is super nice. Persecuted harpies cause unrest. We can hold on to that, and then hopefully, yeah, we'll have enough money to not take a loan. Now, harpies are almost out of being the largest religion in some of these provinces, so that's pretty good. We are going through religious ideas, of course, so we did get our divine supremacy, so we are converting things fairly quickly. And I think we are going to start focusing on converting everything in this area to help complete a mission. Now, it looks like we have a new government reform, so we can go ahead and scroll on down. We can either get +10% manpower recovery speed or +10% morale of armies. I think, now if I look at my ideas again, We already have plus 10% morale of armies, so I think we just double up on that. We're alright on manpower. We have quantity, so we get enough manpower back per month. Let's get another 10% morale of armies. We are going to have a pretty damn good military. That is for sure. Now we are going to go ahead and take Diplotech 15. Yeah. Okay, and with that, I think we are good to go ahead and go at Kheterata here. They are military tech 13, we are tech 15. They have 100,000 troops. I don't care. To be completely honest, I literally don't care. Now, Sagamber, they have 19,000 troops, so let's go ahead and send these 26,000 up to deal with that. And let's start building a... Actually, no. I'll just wait till I can build a level 4 fort and build it on the province of Nathalair. We should have naval supremacy. If we don't, I will be super, super surprised. We will call in Busalar, and we will declare for, I don't know, let's go for Desh Washish. Yep, there we go. And we will declare. Now we look, they do have 4 heavies and 30 galleys. We should be able to absolutely crush them. We do not have an admiral, which is unfortunate, but I think we'll be alright. Let's go up and take Nyrate. Now, one of the problems may be that they're able to circle behind us, but I'm going to keep this 26 here. We'll hold off, and once this war looks a little bit more secure, then we will declare war on the Shirosham and go to war with them. Now, hopefully, Busalar is able to do well up here. They will not. They will not do well. Rip the Busalari. They are going to choke very hard. But it's looking like that is okay. Let's make sure that the general that is leading our troops has at least 1 siege pip. Yes, we'll take you. And then we will bring a combat general up afterwards. And then you... Can I? Yeah, I can scrounge together enough. We'll send you down to the south to siege down their capital. Okay, never mind. Religious, or not religious, naval superiority is not going to be ours, I don't think. If we're looking here... Actually, we probably could win, but it's just not worth it. No, we can't. Damn. Well, I guess that means that we just need to build up more galleys. We should always, always, always have naval supremacy. There's... Okay, well, we need some more naval force limit, but... I suppose that can be fixed in the time being in the future. Yep, more truces are expiring. There are 18,000 Kheteratan troops over there. I think we're going to need another general. Are we looking for... Yes, we can't afford another one, so let's grab one. Not necessarily great. If this fort can just fall, then we can get Sagamber out of the war, and then I will feel much more comfortable with everything going on here. Now, while we are sitting here and sieging stuff down, let's send 2k men back to just siege everything in the direct area. Yep. Alright, and it looks like we have converted stuff successfully. So let's go ahead and enforce religious unity in this state. That should make it fairly quick to do so on both of them. We are going to grab Defender of the Faith, get the extra missionary, and more reduction for missionary upkeep. Yeah. Okay. And we're back to speed 5 in a war. Oh, we are gonna have to elect someone new. Once again, our Republican tradition is pretty low. Pretty low because of all the re-elections that we have done. Sagamber, just give me like war reps, some money. Get out. Thank you. Beautiful. We can now bring this 26,000 back down. They do have a 3-star general here. 6 shock. That's unfortunate. But hey, I'm fine with them just chilling out there, and then we siege all their very valuable land. Like, I won't complain about that. Seems like an interesting life decision on their part, but benefits me, so I'm not going to complain. We're just going to siege down literally all of their economy right here. These provinces are everything to them. So once it's sieged down, they're donezoed. That's it. Yep. Beautiful. And in this war, most importantly, we are going to force them to break their guarantee on the Jaddari. Then I am going to take some land. I want to specifically cut off their capital from their valuable land. Maybe something like that, and then we take, I mean, that's 524 admin points. That's a lot. Okay, that's a lot. But, I don't know. I mean, that looks good to me. It doesn't look good. It's border core. But that should hurt them a lot. 99, we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to be in this war for too long, because I would rather move on and go after the Jaddari. But let's move down south, take out the last fort that they own, I believe. They're not really in a great spot. And we will just send these troops to siege their way up north. And you all can just take all of that. Yep, they have 1k troop here. Not too worried about it, in all honesty. I think we'll be alright. We'll send these 30k down to support this fort as well. Our 26k are making their way back pretty quickly. Again, they're just going to be out here losing stuff, and they declared war on the Jaddari. That's a little bit unfortunate, not really the biggest deal though. And we have, in fact, restored Abdel Tunger. The hold is now good to go, which will help us in a future mission for Surakeš. I think it's this one? Yes, but it needs a higher dig level, but I don't think I can dig it. I have to wait for them to just do it naturally, which kind of sucks. But it is now only 5 development to do, so we could make this into a pretty damn good province, all things considered. Why did I lose Defender of the Faith? I'm confused. I bought it. I know I bought it. Why'd I lose it? I haven't lost a war. That's weird. I'll buy it again? Hopefully we keep it. I honestly have no idea what happened there. 0. Huh. I've never seen that before. Usually you have to lose a war to lose Defender of the Faith. And I pieced out on favorable terms with the Sugamber. So, I don't know. That's weird. That's weird. But it happens, I suppose. Alright. And we have reinforcements arriving from the north. What is our inflation looking like right now? Okay. Very manageable. Just keep on moving. Keep on besieging. They are somehow still on medium war enthusiasm. I've occupied all the valuable things in their country. But they're like, yeah, no, we got this, we got this. You see these 3 provinces we've occupied? Yeah, you wish you could take us on like that. Nice. At 69% war score, I think we just continue to move south with these regiments. I don't really know what else to do with them. Rebellion Insight. No, we don't need your help. Again, we're getting those events because we do have a rebellion province in Nathalir. So when that all goes down, we will be losing some stuff, but oh, that's why we didn't have naval superiority. I didn't have all of my galleys together. Oh man, somebody else probably noticed that before I did. That sucks. Okay, now we should have naval superiority, but we are just going to send them back to port and upgrade those heavies and possibly build another one. Maybe build a flagship sooner rather than later. That would probably benefit us in the long run. 77% war enthusiasm. I think we are good to move on over, prepare for war against the Shiro Sham. Even though this is going to be an expensive peace deal. Alright, this, I hate this so much. That, you know, because these are all uncolonized with 0 people, because this just hasn't been added to the mod yet. It's just free to just walk all the way around and into here. It's just so annoying to deal with, because there's nothing you can do about it. There's just nothing. They just walk around. Really makes the military stuff difficult. But so be it. We will survive. Yep. 82% low. They are 43 reasons away from piecing out, though. Nice, great. So the warning of Sal Ardith. Oh, is this the other one where it's like, ah, yeah, Yeah. So there's a Jin. I don't know. I mean, I kind of want to go at it, but we can't because we're at war and all of our troops are away. So we'll have to abandon the settlement once again. Eventually, though, I am going to try and see what's there. I've never chosen the option where you actually like go to the city. I usually think that trusting the native people is a good idea when they say, hey, you might not want to do this. Things can go bad. Then usually it's like, yeah, things will probably go bad. All right, so rebuilding the highway to the Bulwark proper. We could do that. It's honestly not a bad idea. I don't know, does it, I can't forget, or I can't remember what it does. I think eventually it gives goods produced, like a small amount. Let's check. It gives trade power, supply limit, friendly movement speed, and institution spread. I think there are other things I want to do with my money at the moment, like scaling up our economy even more. I like the money. Alright, we should be able to piece out this war in just a second here. No problem whatsoever. Like, okay. You really want to do that, bro? Like, you think that's a good idea? 93%. They're still not really ready to peace out with us. That's a 95. That should be enough. Yes, 532 admin. We can not take Koth, I suppose. It's like 3 development. It's not that big of a deal. So yeah, this will neuter them. Like, this will hurt them so badly. I could take stuff down in here. I don't know, man. Here's the deal. Like, I think it makes sense from a lore standpoint to take things in here, but this is just very valuable land. No, we'll take stuff in here because at the end of the day, we are taking a admin idea group. Actually, that would cost more. That was unexpected. Okay, no, we'll just go with the original peace deal. Final answer. We cut them off from their main area. We take Nyrate. And just like that, that's probably Kheterata in a pretty bad position. Actually, less. I don't know what I did before. We'll take the money. I don't really care. Okay. Cool. Too many decisions. So, that is the war with Kheteratan. I just realized what I forgot to do. I forgot to break Kheterata's guarantee on the Jaddari. That's why it was cheaper. Well, that entire war was for literally nothing. We did not end up doing the one thing that I wanted to do. The one thing. Okay, that's fine. Once we finish coring all of this, then we can go to war with the Jaddari and just fight the Kheteratans at the same time. Whatever. So be it. It happens. I make mistakes. You live with them. You move on. We are going to now declare war on these guys. Take Ardumu, Elena, Shadow Dreamer, Red Stallion will all join. That's actually an extra ally, if I remember correctly. I don't know who in the world Shadow... Ah, this guy. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with that. No problem. Go ahead and declare war. Send you to deal with the goblins. You can steal a general from the Western Front, a 413, and move them on in. It is kind of interesting that you can just teleport generals around. I mean, I'm not complaining per se, but it is an interesting decision, to say the least. One that will be addressed in Victoria 3 from what the dev diaries show. I am super excited for Victoria 3. It looks like the kind of game that I want to play. Let me know down in the comments, are you excited for Victoria 3, or are you going to just stick with just EU4? I know that I believe they're developing an Anbennar mod for Vicky 3 as well, which would be super cool to see how they deal with that, with like how the races will immigrate and like how you might be able to build policies. I don't know. It sounds like fun. Let's take a look here. Okay, now we just go for the fastest ones. You should fall. Yep. And now we go after Elena's capital. They're actually getting absolutely wrecked at the moment. They don't want a white piece though. That's okay. We'll go siege down their provinces. We have maxed out relations with our elvish vassal. They somehow are more more disloyal than they were. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. I really thought that would have been fixed. We will keep all these troops here. We're going to have a lot of rebels, and we will need them for the future conflict with the Jaddari and the Kheteratans. Yes. You're all Elena troops. Of course you are. We're going to send you back. The goblins should want out. We own their capital. Yeah, just like, give me money. Can you give me war reps as well? I could force religion. I don't really want to, because then I would have to defend them as defender of the faith. Well, maybe not. They're in the serpent spine. But I'm not going to sit here and worry about it. Elena, you are fully occupied, and you still don't want to peace out. You are the worst kind of person. I want you to know that. Literally the worst kind of person. Abdel Konzad. Ask for military access. Kind of scary that they're in the Bulwark. Because we're going to have to fight them, and their cannons are something else. They hurt a lot. So, yeah, that'll be fun to deal with. No, we gotta chase down their troops. That's the only thing we can do to get them out of this war. That is another conversion coming through. We will start to convert the Poor Knights. Now, I don't know how passive development works. Like, do I need it to be a certain level of development? Like, do I actually have to dev this up to 40 for the passive development to also work? I don't know. I hope not, because that sounds like a lot of investment. A lot of money to do that. Let's go ahead and split these guys up. Maybe not send the splits to the same province. That kind of defeats the whole purpose. And also defeating the whole purpose is not actually sieging down things. Yes. Alright, their troops are now stuck on this fort. Probably won't want to move. Red Stallion, thanks for playing. I'll take your money, take your war reps, give up claims, I guess. Break your alliance. I don't know. Just do everything. That's what you get for going to war with me. How dare you defend your allies? Pretty cringe of you. And that is Elena's troops all gone. Harpies no longer scary for us. We will white piece them out. And that is that war all taken care of. Ow. Let's not walk literally around the subcontinent. That would be great. We'll take your land and your money. And, I don't know, transfer trade? I don't care. It's one province. Probably 3 development. Wow. 6 development. Impressive. And we will go ahead and core that up. And once that's cored, I believe. Whoa, you son of a gun. Never mind. We have to go to war with Surakeš or whatever, however you say it. Everybody just gotta complicate things. They can't just have it make sense. I want a conversion guy, please. None of you are conversion guy, please. I'm saying please, so like you're supposed to do it, right? That's what my mom always told me. If you say please, that's how you get things you want. But they just refused. I hate that. I hate that on EU4. You just gotta sit here and try over and over again to get the correct advisors. That's just annoying. And you spend so much money doing it as well. Alright, just waiting for all these Kheteratan cores to finish up, and then we will go at the Jaddari, who actually look like they are winning their war, surprisingly enough. And that should be the ramparts built up, right? So yes, restore the outer walls. While most of the foundations of the citadel have been restored by recent efforts, the outer walls are still a mess, a crumbling relic of the past, pillaged by some of its old stones, something that our reconstruction may have contributed to. This must be amended. The outer wall to a citadel is the first thing an enemy sees, and the grander and sturdier they are, the more it will tire and demoralize an enemy army. After all, they know that they are the ones who have to break it. So we lose 150 crowns, and we get plus 35% local defensiveness in this province till the end of the game. Good. But to be fair, if people reach this fort, things have probably not gone well for us. Things are probably bad. And now we need to get fort level 6 and development 20, so that will be in a while. And cleanse our homeland. Once Gem Isle is converted, we can complete that mission as well. Now I do know that in a future mission for Surakeš, it gives us the option to move our capital. So I'm putting the question to you guys now. Do you think that we should move our capital? It's going to be to one of the major cities of the Bulwar. So I'm going to guess it's Rayuel, Bulwar, Bursan, Azka Evron, and maybe another one. Maybe Sariend is going to be... Actually, no, it's Sun Elf, so probably not. So that's going to be the options most likely. Do we want to keep our capital in Rayuel? Now, lore-wise, I think it's cool to keep it in Rayuel. 32 development is also not bad. 19 to develop. But Bursan is just a super good province. In general, it's urban. Bulwar, you know, I mean, the entire region is named after it. 24 development. It's got silk on it. Super cheap. So we could make that very, very valuable. Downsides is that right now we are in a good trade node for us. It's right at the end of everything. And so that means that we don't need to waste a merchant like transferring here and collecting here or whatever. So let me know what you think about that down below. Let us continue to convert things. And I've lost Defender of the Faith again. I don't know why that's happening, but I'm not going to buy it again. That seems kind of foolish. Maybe we just can't actually have Defender of the Faith? I don't know. But I'm going to just convert things now without spending more money that's just going to get wasted. I think it's probably the best idea. Alright, you're going to give me, you're going to do it. You're going to give me a missionary strength guy. I believe. You... Okay, I give up. National tax? No. Bahari is an accepted culture. Let's go production efficiency. We'll get him up to level 3. We need the admin points, that is for sure. And that completes a mission, and we can continue to convert some more things. So, cleanse our homeland. Monsters plagued the hills to the Serpent's Reach. The so-called Exodus goblins came flooding out of the mountains like the pus out of a wound, a disgusting excrement that plagued what used to be our homes, and a symbol of the malevolent dark trying to snuff out Soriel's light. Further, we find a more ancient threat, the Copper Dwarves, one of Jahair's first enemies as he landed upon these shores. They have for long been our enemy in these lands, and as heathens they cannot be trusted. Even if converted, the Dwarven grudge is legendary, and should they betray their grudges, the lie is to aid the dark. Both of these forces, these allies of the malevolent dark, whether willing or not, must be cleansed from Bulwar and sent back up into the mountains from which they came. So a pure Bahar happens. Finally, after generations of struggle, order has been returned. A Bahar, once dirty and unclean from the stench of heathens and monsters, creatures of and tainted by the malevolent dark, is cleansed by deeds of violent and peaceful. Bahar has been restored to order, with many a loose thread since before the decade of devastation removed as well. The Copper Dwarves have been crushed underfoot so that they shall never threaten Bahar again, and even the last vestiges of heresy shiver before the might that can be seen in Rayuel as our elite elven-trained army march the forests of the land. Bahar is clean, and we can only thank Soriel's chosen for it. Alright. We get an Inquisitor! Woo! All I need to do is complete a mission to get one. And he's cheaper, too. Very nice. I'm glad it didn't, like, kick them out. That would have been kind of sad, because we need them for Surakesh's missions. That would have been kind of bad. But we now can complete the mission united in faith. All has been restored. All across Bahar, we see the grandness of the restored order. The creatures tainted by and of the malevolent dark have been exiled out of Bulwar, and the land has been returned to the loving and caring hands of the humans and elves. Mostly humans, though. And while the government may be run by humans, the best Marash knows to ask their local elven priest for guidance before making any move too great. Is that true for us? We are still level 2 of Soriel's light. So, I don't know. I guess kind of. Let's go ahead and have the event United by the Sun Cult happen. So it has been completed. A massive vanguard of the old way has been steadfastly established in Bahar, and with that, no matter what the misguided followers of Telerios will do, it will be made clear for all across Bahar that we are the true rulers of this land. While at first our rebellion produced a baseless hatred for the elves within the general populace, we have now found a newfound respect and tolerance for them. Though they are indeed not the heirs of Soriel, their previous conviction of this falsity seems to have been an honest one, and not just a ploy for power. This fact, added with their age and experience, means that we have found a usefulness in them as advisors for our mages. Additionally, many of them may have been employed as our officers, for in Bahar we can show that the old way allows us to coexist with the elves as equals under the flag of Rayuel, or in our case, Surakeš, because we already did that. And now we wait for Surakel's return. 25 prestige and 1 stability. Let's go ahead and spend some prestige to placate rulers and allow them to come on back. And we have completed a branch of the Rayuel mission tree now. And most of Rayuel's missions are done. They're either done or we're just waiting for tech. So that's pretty exciting. And then we just need to go to war with Sarkashabid in order to take those provinces from them. And I think that is a good place to end it for today. We are still, of course, in the process of coring provinces in Kheterata. And I messed up, and I forgot to break their guarantee of the Jaddari, which is kind of upsetting, but we will be going at them soon enough. And once we kind of take out more of Jaddari's land and grab this island down here, then I think we'll focus more on expanding our vassals up in the north. Probably not Sela since they're so disloyal, but at least the dwarves, and taking out Obsidian Legion and so on. But I would like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.